We're buying 3 RV parks out here in Wisconsin, over 150 acres. I want to tell you all about it. So you're never going to believe how we got this deal. I was looking for something that was off market outside of the traditional Crexi or LoopNet. And so I used ChatGPT, believe it or not, to be able to find this broker that wasn't listed on these other main areas, and ended up getting to talking to him. And he had this off market pocket listing and these 3 parks in this beautiful area of Wisconsin sitting on a lake. And I had to hear more. And so the more we dug in, the more excited we got about it. At the end of the day, we ended up getting a deal done, which was just incredible. And now the work begins. The first park is DeForest Campground. Now this is a beautiful piece of land that sits on 60 acres, 135 sites, extremely wide. There's trees in between the different campsites. You can almost barely see your neighbors. It also connects straight into a riverway that goes out to these lakes that connects to another lake. There's 9 mobile home sites that are basically manufactured homes. There is this occupancy of seasonal rentals that continue to stay and continue to come back year over year. And what makes me most excited is the potential for what we're going to do with the park. The second park we have is the Lazy Bear Campground. And just like the name sounds like, it is a lazy campground. Everybody is just moving at a slower pace. It's a little bit of an older crowd, but it is extremely tranquil. Everybody is super friendly. It sits on about 10 acres of land, 62 sites, and everybody has been there for extended periods. It's been 100% occupied for the last several seasons, so they just keep coming back. The third RV park is Webb Lake Campground. This is what was described as the crown jewel of the region. It sits on a big, massive lake with pontoon boats that you can just dock up. There's cabins right on the lake, and then you have 115 different sites that sits on over 55 acres of land. There's trees and greenery everywhere. The smell is wonderful, and what we're gonna do with this park is even more exciting. So overall, we have amazing opportunities to catch this low-hanging fruit. First, we're gonna add storefronts across all 3 sites that has automated vending machines, automated kayak rentals, automated firewood. Next, we're gonna be able to add storage where everybody can store their toys. You have boats, ATVs, and there's no storage across any of the sites. And last, definitely not least, is the opportunity with glamping, where we're gonna have glamping right on the river, right on the lake. And at the end of the day, it's gonna drive significant value to the overall properties. But beyond all of the numbers, what we're most excited about is the ability to experience these amazing locations. It sits on hundreds of miles of ATV and snowmobiling trails that has customers coming year over year, tens of thousands of people all across the country to be able to experience this exact location. Webb Lake is a crown jewel, and people talk about it from all over the region, and it's something that is so beautiful that this campground sits right on that lake. And there's just so much trees, so much green, so much beauty. I cannot be more thrilled about this opportunity for us with Cherry Pick and us as our investors. If you're interested in becoming an investor in this opportunity, click on the link and let's chat.